All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Violet Evergarden, episode 10.
Okay.
Okay, one of the best episodes we're coming off of from the last one.
Yep.
With a lot of stuff happening.
A lot.
So much so that they couldn't even have the ED's regular visuals. We had to have actual episode time.
Which was gorgeous and amazing and so touching.
Oh, it was amazing. So sweet.
So
wonderful episode. So now coming off of that, we now have Violet back as an auto memoir doll.
Yeah. We've got 3 episodes left, so that's, they could still have another basically episodic story.
Yep, we have had 2. Diet Fried and the whole army military conflict thing potentially getting brought back up because there was some kind of insurgent group that was stirring up trouble. So there's a possibility of them bringing that back up. We have Erica's letter that was sent to Violet. Oh, we have the letter that she wrote for the brother to give to Luculia, and then just us getting a montage of all the people that she's affected and stuff, but with her letters and stuff. I would love to have it continue with at least having 1 or 2 really important letters she gets to write.
Well, the person that she has yet to have a story with, which she might not have a need of it, is Catalia. Now, Catalia is such an awesome, writer that there's no real reason for them to go on a job together.
As far as partnering, yes, but she did have that little moment where she had lunch, essentially, back in episode 2 with Catalia.
That's true. So maybe that's what that was supposed to.
I think that's supposed to be for that. I think the big one is really potentially more conversations with Hodgins, aka Claudia, and
then
potentially Diet Fried.
Yeah,
Mr. Bargain Villain.
Yes, we do need to see him again.
Yeah, but she's moved on. I think for the most part.
She's she went
through a lot of character development in the last episode.
She did.
So
she did.
We're hyped, guys. More Violet Evergarden. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, guys, we're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Okay. Oh. Little girl and her doll. Oh, someone's being told to wait outside.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, it could be nothing, but it could be bad.
Hey, Violet! Yeah.
This will be cool. I don't think Violet's ever had an episode with a true kid. The princess would be the closest, but even then, because of her position. Oh. No opening yet.
Yeah. Oh. Is her mom not doing well? Did you see that fake smile thrown out there?
The half curtsy.
Oh. And she doesn't know.
That kind of doll, yeah. Is she going to be writing her will?
Oh. Yeah, you're right. What are you going to do about this mansion?
Oh, boy.
Oh. And the girl's too innocent to understand.
I know.
No. Oh, I just want these two to just connect on some level. Anne, okay.
Okay, it's gonna be fine.
Hold on. It talked. You are a doll. Oh, and she does a very professional curtsy. Oh. She's like, whoa. Yes! Yes, Violet! She's like, whoa! This is so adorable.
I know it's a small detail, but that tea looked really good.
Whoa, 7 days. Yeah. Oh. I can too. Oh, yeah. Famously exceptional, yes. Oh.
My lawyer.
I mean, there might be some variation on our initial assumption, because
right,
if she's writing multiple letters, that is curious. Oh. I love how she talks to the doll like she's like, whoa.
You have to see this.
Oh, yeah. Oh. And from her perspective, it's probably going to be like, everything was fine until that doll came along.
Yeah.
Oh. Everything's so beautiful. And look, do you see the person in the background at the Y? I guess.
And this track is so beautiful.
Yeah.
So sad.
Being taken away from...
Oh, that's just torture.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just going to be 7 days.
Yeah. No.
She likes playing with dolls.
You gonna have a chat? Play a game or something. Yes. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, yes. Oh. Yeah. Of course. Oh, this is so sweet. This is so sweet.
Ah. If she gets really attached to Violet, then it's going to be like she's not just her mom, but also a friend.
I like that we're keeping it all from Anne's perspective with regards to the whole event.
Yeah, this is great.
Oh.
Just remember, Eris pads her chest.
Oh my gosh, Jacob. She's so cute. Oh, there, the sadness coming. Oh. Maybe she's saying goodbye too.
Oh yeah.
It's not about the will and stuff. It's like it might be that and, you know.
Right. All the friends and relatives and things like that. That's a shot.
Yeah. Oh. Your mom. Confidential. Confident. Like, I don't know what that means. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
I want to be with someone right now. No. Oh, this is so cute. You know what? She's gonna want to be a doll when she grows up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, my. No. Oh.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
This is gonna hurt so bad. I can just feel it just like tearing slowly. It's the eye wobble and the the more she talks about, like, you know, bigger adult things that she doesn't fully understand, you know. Why does she have a frying pan? Oh.
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 But man, pretty shot.
Yeah, it's just How
much you want to bet that one of those is for Anne?
Oh, she doesn't want to disturb Mom. Oh.
I hope it's not something where she dies or has trouble. No. In like the one moment when they're gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. But so will Mom.
Oh, so sad. No.
Oh, you're not?
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh. 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 Oh.
Oh. Watch. It's probably like stuff to set up everything for her daughter after she's gone.
Yeah. It's essentially the will, but yes. No. Oh. Oh. Wow, with the music and and everything, and yeah.
Why does her voice sound so different?
Oh, the tug down. Oh. She's like, you're real. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
The fact that it shows her there, though, without the mom, like...
Oh. That's why. It's because she's older now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we get it, show. We get it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, oh no, wait. She's wrote one for every birthday of hers.
Yeah.
They were all to her.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, happy 9th birthday, 10th. Oh. Oh. This is, yeah. She wanted to be with her. She wanted to be with her for as long as she could. Oh. You're gonna cry once in a while. Jeez. Oh, man. Oh. 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 Yeah. Oh.
Wow. Wow. Seven letters a day.
Yeah. Oh, she gonna cry? Yeah. 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 Oh. Yeah. Oh, Violet, yeah. And you're bringing people together.
Yeah, across time.
Yeah.
Wow,
that was brilliant. The ending of that loved ones will always watch over you. Oh my god, oh, it's so beautiful. Guys, wow. We had to cut things, but like we took a little bit of a break in between reacting to that and now. So,
well, I have my new favorite episode.
Yep, me too. Me too.
And like
it's so simple.
Yeah.
But it's so perfect. I've been introduced to this kind of idea as far as in stories, but I hadn't had it like I think this specific to the whole very young child parent who's dying way too young kind of thing. I've had it more of the thing of like, you know, you have an adult who's, you know, kind of more scared about just kind of, you know, being alone or something like that.
Sure.
This is the extreme version where it's
this is the sucker punch, you know.
Yeah, where there is no other parent or something like that.
Right.
Like I think in the one I remember, it was something along the lines of where the parent wrote letters to both another parent and the child, and oh boy, this is really good.
Like, and
as far as just a way to get an emotional response out of us that allows us to tie ourselves to the characters so intensely and dramatically so quickly.
And here's the thing.
Violet Evergarden.
They did an exceptional job with this episode.
Yeah.
And it had almost nothing to do with Violet. Like the whole part at the end of her breaking down and being like, I had to fight to keep from crying, you know, the entire time. That was fantastic. But it wasn't about Violet.
Right.
It really wasn't. And the fact that, like, okay, with a show like this, with a story, the fact that they can make something that is just another episodic story.
Yep.
And have that have so much emotional just
gravitas.
Yeah. Just clock you over the head with it and you don't even know which direction is up. When it's with these characters that you literally just met.
Yep.
That is incredible. And one of the things that I would say was one of the big ways that they were able to make it be so impactful is that one, just the whole idea of the inherent idea of the story, right, is incredibly touching. Yeah. But they focused on Anne.
Yeah.
Almost
it was
exclusively.
her story.
Right? It was entirely her story. They showed little bits of the mother, right? They showed little bits of Eris.
Even Violet.
And Violet. But it was entirely from the perspective of Anne, like, you know, almost the entire time. Yep. And they did something that I love to see stories do, where they, by focusing on the minutia and all the little things that the character does, you're able to make them feel like a real person, right?
Oh, yeah.
From the ways that she was like, you know, getting frustrated when Violet used big words, to you know, wanting her to play with her, and you know, the whole things about the bugs, and
her being like, whoa, it talks.
Like,
it's an actual doll that that moves and talks
and like her pouting face when she wouldn't get what she wanted, or or all the different times where the mom lies to her and says, oh yeah, it's all gonna be fine, et cetera, and there's that part where you're not entirely sure. There's just that bit in your mind that's wondering how much of this is the daughter picking up on, and like. In this episode, I feel like is a testament to how powerful that method of characterization is, because they were able to make it. Anne wasn't a character by the end of this episode. It was there is a real little girl that has already lost her father, is going to lose her mother, and is going to be all alone, and now is having to and a week when you're that young is an eternity, and is having to watch her mother spend her last moments with a complete stranger, for, as far as she's concerned, complete strangers. She's not allowed to be with her. She's not allowed to understand any of it.
There's something so precious about it, because the whole point of the you can take a lot out of this, where you start off in the beginning, and Anne is basically being like, oh, she came up to us, and she seemed like bad news, and she just wants time with her mother. And this is just after we saw the episode of us seeing how many people were brought together because of Violet's letters, and now we're seeing, in some ways, it seems like Violet's letters are actually keeping the daughter away from the mother, and we're like, wait a minute, this is, and we're, in some ways, we're able to, for the most part, stay as kind of objective audience members and kind of be like, okay, we know that this is all going to be worth it in the end, because it's ultimately all going to be for her in some way,
but, whether it's directly or indirectly. But we do feel the pain of Anne being like, but I just want to spend time with her. And even her sensitivities of when she barges into the room, and the mother's like, oh yeah, Anne, like, when she's there, she's so happy to see her and stuff. She loves her so much. And yet Anne is being like, well, I want to do things right. I don't want to upset you, Mom. Like, I want to, doing her little curtsy, and then being like, I want Violet to tie a ribbon for me. It's just like, show, come on. It's killing me. This isn't a knife in the heart. This is a knife in the heart, twist, pull, rip, and like, this is one of those things. Okay, we both have mentioned before how we generally don't like episodic storytelling. This is the kind of thing.
The ultimate exception.
The ultimate inspiration, the ultimate devastation, where
you have a bookended mini story.
This perfect. It's basically taking everything that we love about short anime, really, which this is,
characters,
and condensing it down to just a single episode, where you've got this wonderful beginning, middle, end, all condensed package that tells an incredibly emotional, heartfelt story. That then is another piece in the overarching narrative. This episode was so incredible. Like, now, I want to write another episodic story now. Like I want to. This is the kind of thing where it moved me so much. Hold me, Bob. But where I, in some ways, how we were talking in the episode about how, I think she might want to be an auto memoir doll eventually, when she grows up. Right? Mm-hmm. I want to write a story like this when I grow up.
We want to be auto memoir dolls now. Yeah. Like this is the kind of episode where you focused on the character. You focused on characters. You brought in a character that has a limited perspective. And you basically had everything go through their filter. And then when Violet gets brought in, you have a little bit of context in that she is a character who's probably best suited for this specific job. Because imagine if Catalia came in.
She might not be able to.
She might have been able to hold her emotions.
Yeah.
Now the thing is that that would have been something that would have been, expected of a person. Like, can you imagine trying to write these letters? Can you imagine being in Violet's shoes and writing 50 letters for a woman that's about to die for her daughter? For every birthday then after,
as the daughter is in between, constantly being like, what's going on, why can't I
guess it's technically, yes, I know it's not exactly 50 letters, but it's the point is until she turns 50.
Gotcha. Was that what it was?
I think it's until her 50th birthday.
I thought they said 50 letters, but
they said 50 letters or the 50th birthday. Either one,
either way,
crap ton of letters.
Either way,
and you're trying to do this, and Violet, this is also a perfectly timed portion to write
the last episode.
After the last episode, because Violet has now reconnected with emotion again, and now she's able to express it, and the whole thing with the mom being like, "Hey, Anne, it's okay to cry," and then we see Violet, and she's feeling free to cry now because she's not gonna hurt the daughter, or she's doing this because the mom specifically requested, please be emotionally, just
don't let the
resolve,
daughter, exactly.
I can tell that the maid was under the same orders as well, like the fact that she was, when she heard the line stuff, she was like, but she couldn't let her see that.
You don't want to have, the daughter has enough to handle already. You don't want to have her, have to, see everyone else already, crying that's around her mother when she already can't be with her mother.
Exactly. I do want to extrapolate a little bit out of this, of the whole thing of them having those moments and them fading. I don't think that she died immediately after Violet left.
I don't think so either.
They had a couple seasons together.
That
was the whole winter, spring.
Right.
There's also the symbolism of winter, rebirth, and death. And,
But that was really good because it's the idea that, the mom had a plan, right? Yeah. She knew how much time she had left. She said, okay, I'm willing to give up a week of time with my daughter, in order to have another 50 years with my daughter.
No.
And I know I'll still have the few months after that or whatever. And
guys, doesn't this inspire you actually to just think about those people that you love and stuff, to just spend more time with them?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It's just it's just me, but I don't necessarily take this as just being oh, this is a sweet story, this feels really good. I'm like, no, my life was just kind of changed in a slight way.
Took you for a spin.
Like you said, this moved me.
Yeah.
But it moved me, me, not my emotions. It moved me as a person.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Or and it's one of those things where it's like, I hope, I pray that this moved me as a person.
Oh, it did.
And it's like, I know it did, but then at the same time, it's like, because I don't want to forget something like this. I don't want the message and the lessons and the whole thing that this episode is communicating to ever be lost.
Oh, guys, it's rough. I think there were a couple really sweet little moments where you realize that Violet is starting to replace, in some ways, the mother. Yeah. There were some moments where it's like, Violet, do this, Violet, do that, Violet, Violet.
Yeah.
And those little cuts and stuff, I really liked how that showed in a kind of a fun way that Violet was kind of the other sister that she never had.
Right.
And the fact that Violet also in some ways has changed so much since episode 1. She's able to be there for this little girl and have the sensibility, in some ways, kind of the subtle awareness to be able to read between the lines on specific things. Like there were moments where you were like, whoa, Violet, you're getting really perceptive. You're able to pick up on these these little things. And even if it's just something as, silly and non-literal as like, she's like,
how
hello,
the
and then
dolphin works.
and then she looks back at her. She's like, that was the doll that said that. She's like, I understand. Okay,
right.
It's the people lie, or people say false things in order to make other people feel better.
Right.
And this whole episode was about one sequence of really great lies,
which is just again so fitting because that was what Violet had to deal with last episode.
Yeah.
So that and like the thing of like, okay, like Violet picking up and being like it wasn't it wasn't me you were wanting to do the ribbon or whatever. I can't remember exactly. I'm all in just a mess right now.
Oh, that the daughter was saying that I wanted my mom to be the one that tied the ribbon.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what it was. But
yeah. The part that really like also hit me was when she runs out after she's just gotten angry with her mom, and Violet comes out here and basically gives her the the classic I can't even think now.
Like, hit me.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the whole thing of the connection to the arms, and then of course, and just just cries and hits Violet over and over again until until she stops, and then Violet hugs her, and or she hugs Violet, and that.
Guys, like I don't know what to say. This episode has undone me. Yeah. If anything, I hope you understand that my lack of really extensive things to say in the discussion doesn't mean anything about this episode.
What more is there to say?
Like, I haven't cried like that in a long time. Like even in more recent kind of more intense sad anime reactions that we've done, like I haven't cried this much because it was so potent and focused.
Yep. And that's the big thing, I feel like, because this is why we say simplicity is powerful.
Yes.
Because how can this story be summed up? A young girl has to deal with the fact that her mother's dying, right? And the mother is writing letters to her daughter in the future after she's gone. Very, very simple. Excellent execution. This is
the music, the voice acting,
like some of the tracks
visuals,
that they had in this episode
the little
were
character
so
animations.
Good. Yeah, like when we're done with this show, I want to go back through just the entire soundtrack and like find my favorites, because there are going to be a lot of them. Yeah. They're going to be tracks that I can happily listen, that I will happily listen to on my own time, just on repeat even, and they feel like one of my favorite tracks is Lost My Pieces, right, from Toradora, because I'd be able to listen to that track even though it's a 2-minute song, and it'd bring back all the emotions of the show, right? These tracks, I get the feeling, are going to be more of those. Now we're spoiled because we get, it seems, individual more of them, individual tracks for each episode, which is just mind blowing. Like Kyoto Annie, thank you.
Usually they recycle the same 4 over.
Right, yeah, and it
2-core season.
Yeah, and it can be totally be made to work, but they don't even do that here because they're Kyoto Annie, and they're dumping a massive freaking budget into this wonderful show. Like the fact that they have the visuals. Here's the thing.
Yeah,
visuals are awesome, right?
Yeah. And
the reason that they're awesome is because they make you be more basically automatically engrossed in the story, because there's no filter on it going into your eyes and into your brain. And
right, it's attractive.
It's attractive, right? Yeah. It's engrossing. You lose yourself in it, right?
You could say it's magnetic.
Now, really?
Now I need the memes.
But, yeah, it's how you cope, right?
Yep, it is.
And they use that to basically make it so that there is, because this is a very simple story, right? And like Anne, like the fact that her name was Anne, I had trouble remembering that. They said that once, and I had to kind of like keep saying it to myself to remember. Yes, this girl's name is Anne, but it didn't matter. That didn't matter at all. The idea of the story is something that transcends this specific story, right? And because of that, they're able to put it in here, give it some amazing animation, an amazing soundtrack, and it's no longer fiction. This is real. Somewhere in some alternate world line, this is happening.
Yeah.
And it rips our hearts out.
Oh, it does.
That is why simple stories are amazing. That is why the lingering on those moments. There's a video, if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. This is a tangent, but it's called Hayao Miyazaki and the Essence of Humanity. And it basically talks about how in a lot of Ghibli films, they specifically focus on little movements and motions of characters to make the characters feel real and unique, even though when you look at Ghibli movies,
right,
a lot of the characters look kind of cookie cuttered, right?
Oh, yeah,
with
sure,
just slight variations.
Totally.
But because they do those things, because they show all those eating montages of them eating the bacon and tearing off the bits of like slightly burnt fried egg, you know, like and all of that stuff, right? It makes it so that there is no impedance in our mind of accepting this story as reality.
Right.
And then then they can do complicated things, or even just the simplest thing of like, I lost my sister and I don't know where she is, right?
Yeah.
And it completely destroys you.
Yeah.
They did that here.
Yep.
with all the amazing budget and technology that a modern anime can bring to bear.
Oh yeah.
There's a part of me that wonders if this was originally going to be a 2-core anime, and Kyoto Annie was basically like, okay, catch this. We're going to make a 1-core anime with our awesome animation.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. We're going to treat it, budget-wise, as if it were a 2-core anime.
Oh.
And we're going to make it so that every episode is just incredible.
I mean...
Right? Like, they did it. Like,
they succeeded.
They succeeded. And
they created Violet Evergarden.
They created Violet Evergarden. And it's almost worrying to me because I'm like, well, I think the show's jumped the shark now. Like, how are they going to top this? Like, it'll be tied to Violet Evergarden, you know, to Violet specifically and main characters, and it'll be great.
It's okay. They won't.
But yeah, it's fine. Like, because this was
an experience.
Good. Yeah. Like, I would tell people to watch this show just for this episode. Like, even if it's not their particular style of show, it's like, or yeah. Like,
all right, guys. It's a fantastic episode. It's a great opportunity to discuss it. Thank you for giving us the feels.
And now we just need to go recover from the...
Yeah, I'm going to go recover. But guys, if you want to watch the next episode's reaction right now, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch... any level of support gets you access to our Discord where you can chat with us about heart-rending scenes like this and stuff. Yeah. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.